I'm Brad Chastain. I'm a horse trainer, and I've shown horses for most of my life. Kid, I think I was about 8 weeks old the first time I was on a horse, and so I kind of grew up in barns and arenas, all over. I think we've had it about 6 months or a year even now. I think we've had it for. We've really liked having it. We've seen great savings, the amount of shavings that we're using, and one of my favorite things about it is it really doesn't matter who's using it. You really get the same job done in cleaning the stall. It doesn't matter if you've got a really exceptional stall cleaner or, maybe one that doesn't do quite so good a job. They can really get the same level of clean, same amount of shavings usage by using this tool. So that's been a really good thing for us. We did, in fact, go through a stall one time that had already been cleaned. Someone had cleaned it with a traditional manure fork. And then we went back with a scoop shovel, basically, and ran everything through the sifter and came back with a significant amount of manure that had been missed, because it will pick up pieces of manure that are really too small for the traditional manure fork to pick up. It'll fall through the tines. If you travel with this to horse shows, a lot of the places that we go to, all the manure, everything that comes out of the stalls has to be dumped in a dumpster of some kind. And so with a traditional wheelbarrow, that takes at least 2 people to hoist up, because they usually don't have any kind of ramp or anything. So you're hoisting, a wheelbarrow up to dump that. And with this, it's very easy, for one person in most cases to dump what's in the muck tub. And you're not wasting excess shavings by doing that as well. So we've found that the kid, like our kids, enjoy using it, whereas it's obviously cleaning stalls is a chore, and it's not always a fun job to do. But they get a kick out of using it, and they I think my oldest is big enough to move it on her own now, but in the beginning they'd want me to drag it into their pony stall for them so they could use it, and then I could just stand back and watch them do it. And we had another kid here today we got it out because he'd never seen it before. He was asking what it was, and so I said, well, bring it on up here and I'll show you. And he cleaned 2 stalls with it today. So